Bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Dono.
And it's your boy Nix.
And we are starting off with a banger.
This is our first Friday Fights edition for June. And we're going to take it to the squared circle this time, people. This is going to be a 12-man battle royale to decide who is the greatest tag team of all time. I'm not going to waste y'all time with the pleasantries. You know, subscribe, like, hit the bell,
Ding, ding, ding.
and let's just get into it. First and foremost, let's go and hop into something old school. By the way, disclaimer, all these teams
Are in their prime.
So, keep that in mind. Let's kick it off with the Midnight Express. Sweet Stan Lane, beautiful Bobby Eaton. These guys had classic matches, classic moments. The Alabama Jam off the top rope was just something just beautiful to watch.
What is the Alabama Jam? Describe
It's
it.
when beautiful Bobby Eaton does a huge leg drop from the top rope.
From the top?
From the top rope.
Okay.
Beautiful thing to watch. And they
Hulk
had
Hogan could
classic.
never.
Hulk Hogan could never. And they had classic matches with another team that we have on our list, the Rock and Roll Express. I mean, just these two teams alone had incredible matches. A reason why I love tag team wrestling, and we probably wouldn't have tag team wrestling the way it is today without these two teams.
Nah.
So they definitely had to be thrown into the mix.
Next, we have one of the most extreme tag teams of all time, the Dudley Boys.
Devon!
And let me tell you.
Get the tables!
And let me tell you, didn't they powerbomb an old lady through a table
Yeah.
and threw off an old lady off the stage? No, they did a finisher of another old lady off the stage into tables. You know the disrespect that is? After this video, please watch Edge and Christian, the Dudley Boys, and the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, TLC's thing of beauty. Which brings to another legendary tag team we have on the list, the Hardy Boys. Straight out of North Carolina, baby.
Woo!
Matt and Jeff Hardy. I mean, we ain't gotta tell y'all. It's the Hardys. Y'all know.
Okay, real quick. If we didn't have the Hardys, we wouldn't have the Lucha Bros. We wouldn't have the Young Bucks, clearly. The Young Bucks would still be in doing like super kicks to each other on the mattress and doing front flips like Jeff Hardy. Yeah, all that.
Speaking of,
I'm sorry. I called them the Hardy Boys. Aw. The Young Bucks. Good God. If you know these amazing wrestling people, not superstars. You know what? Professional wrestlers. Just say it. People might not agree with me, but me personally, they go over the Usos. I'm sorry. I might get super kicked. I might get rock bottomed. I might get Superman punched by Roman Reigns. Please, I know you get very easily offended when I talk about your family, but please just don't do anything. Right?
which leads us to the Usos. Yo, Jay and Jimmy, man, they go on this list simply because they have by themselves, with the exception of a few other teams, but they have held down tag team wrestling in the WWE for the last decade.
Yeah.
And they probably will never see dream matches because they're under the thumb of Vince McMahon, but I would love it if one day they ventured out and fought other tag teams and really proved just how great they really are.
Could you imagine the Usos versus the Young Bucks, like, finally? Or versus the Briscoes?
Yeah,
The
which
Lucha
brings us
Bros.
to the Briscoes.
Yeah.
Yo, These boys get down and dirty, but don't get it twisted. Their gimmick is one thing, but when they get in that ring,
They are. It's like Red Hulk and Hulk.
They are ruthless. They tear you to pieces.
Like your body. This is your body, and this is them. Snap.
Their recent match with FTR at the pay-per-view for I think it was Ring of Honor.
I think so.
Incredible. Which brings us to FTR. Two more boys out of Carolina. Something like them Carolina boys in wrestling, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm partial. That's just me. Maybe I'm biased, but.
So FTR, as you know, at the Revival. Disgusting.
I mean, that's still the same team.
Still,
the name doesn't change how good great how they are.
Still, they were in WWE. They were like,
that wasn't their fault. That wasn't their fault. They were on Vince McMahon's thumb. But now that they're in AEW, they are shining, baby. They are doing their thing. Current Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, current AAA Tag Team Champions. They are doing their thing. Now let me take it back a little bit to another old school team that was probably my favorite team growing up when I was a kid. The Steiner Brothers. Rick and Scott, man. I mean, the suplexes, the clotheslines, the tandem offense, man. The guys were amazing and incredible. Took gold no matter where they were, and it's a reason why they went to the Hall of Fame this year.
Bro, I'll applause.
And
Claps.
another team, you cannot dismiss the GOD, the Gorillas of Destiny.
They make you go to sleep.
Man, GOD, man, I really wish they would break that forbidden door and come through that curtain. Because, man, the matches that they could put on in WWE or even AEW would be amazing. I mean, Bullet Club, First String. I mean, you can't have this conversation without GOD. I'm sorry, you just can't have that conversation. Another team you can't have the conversation without is a team that gives you a rush. LOD Road Warriors. The Doomsday Device, when you put an opponent on your shoulders and the other guy climbs top rope and clotheslines you off of their shoulders, still one of the most gruesome things you've ever seen.
And also, if you are not that experienced when you're wrestling, you could easily, and I mean easily, land right on your head. Think about it. Like, if you just fall backwards, nah.
The dudes were nasty and built like brick houses. Last team we have on the list, we've already mentioned them one time before, but we're going to bring them up now again.
Cero Miedo.
The Lucha Bros.
No fear. No fear. I know what that means.
Penta is a beast all by himself. That man there's nothing that man can't do in the ring. He gives you power, he gives you speed, he gives you the aerial moves, and he's just so quirky in the ring and tells a story. And
exactly. That whole glove and that little
and his partner, I'm convinced is Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's pretty much a Hispanic Spider-Man.
Like, Ray Phoenix is a man, I think, who can defy gravity. So let's see. Let's say we put them all in one big 12-team elimination match. What team is probably going to go first? If it's me, if I were booking this match, I'd probably say the first team that will be eliminated, the Rock and Roll Express. Tandem offense, the guys were amazing, but when you look at the other teams and how powerful they are, they don't have the power set to match the other team. So I'm probably thinking Rock and Roll Express would go first.
You got the Road Warriors and like Penta and Phoenix. It's like, I'm gonna die right here and now. So.
Now, only because they'd be a little reckless and not really pay attention to what's going on. The next team that I would probably eliminate, I'm thinking the Briscoes. They'd be a little too wild and crazy. We bring the Briscoes. Yeah, I'm sorry. The Briscoes would probably go next.
If one of the Briscoes comes knocking on the door,
I will call the police. Anyway, moving on.
Find the nearest, smallest place and hide in it.
After them, we have 10 teams left. Probably the next team to be eliminated, I would think, and I hate to say this actually hurts my heart, would probably be Steiner Brothers. I mean, They have what it takes. Trust me, they have what it takes to win the whole thing. But I just think if I was booking it, Steiner Brothers would go next. After them, come down between these two teams being eliminated, and it will probably double count out and eliminate each other. And I'm gonna go with the Dudleys and the Road Warriors with a double count out. Maybe not double count out, but a double elimination.
Yeah.
It would go too crazy. They'd probably still be fighting once they were eliminated.
Yeah.
And that's an upset match later on down the line. But whatever. Next, I hate to say this.
So it's down to the Lucha Bros, the Bucks, FTR, and the Hardys.
And GOD.
And
And I'm sorry, but the Hardys would probably have to go. I love them. I love them.
I can't deal with you.
But the Hardys would probably have to go.
Get out.
The Hardys would have to go.
In their prime?
In their prime, the Hardys would have to go.
Yeah, you can leave.
The Hardys would have to go. After the Hardys, I would probably say the Midnight Express, because eventually they would make Jim Cornette go to the back, and they don't have that backup anymore outside the ring, so he would have to go bye-bye. After the Midnight Express, be like more Lucha Bros or
Oh, I hate you.
or GOD.
Clearly. Oh no, you're gonna say so. Oh, I like
The
God
Lucha
better.
Bros, the Lucha Bros are probably gonna.
No, I like God better.
You think the Lucha Bros couldn't eliminate GOD? Are you serious? Oh my god! What? What? Alright, okay. Lucha Bros are eliminated, and we have GOD still in the ring with the, let's see, Lucha Bros, we still have FTR, we still have the Bucks, and we still have the Usos. Okay, so who would go next then? You think like eliminating Usos now?
That's a hard choice.
I would say FTR would go next.
That's what I was thinking,
But
but
I love FTR. They're on a tear right now. Okay. How about this? FTR. The Young Bucks.
The Bucks are
The
still in
Usos. And GOD. Who would you guys pick to win?
Oh, I just
Leave
know you
it-
said God.
Yeah. Leave it in the comments down below. Let us know what you think. For now, we're going to get out of here before we kill each
Okay,
other.
I take that back with the Lucha Bro thing. I take that back.
It's set. It's set in stone now. It's set in stone now. You can't change that. Set in stone. GOD, Young Bucks, Usos, FTR. Pick a winner. Let us know what you think. Leave it in the comments. As of right now, people, this has been DYSG. I am Nix. This is Dono. And we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. As always, people, live to play. Play to win. Win to live. And
Peace, love, and video games!